Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Sportsmas Day 5. I'm your host, Kyle Alexander on KLA Sports, and we're back with another episode. I recorded episode or day 4 and day 5 back to back. So we're just going to hop right into it. So this is day 5, and today I'm going to be talking about the Houston Rockets and their situation. So the Rockets are protesting James Harden's non-dunk call, and the NBA is thinking about giving the Rockets the win against the Spurs. Now, these are I'm gonna just go over the details and give my side of the story and my point of view on it. So the Rockets lost to the Spurs in double overtime, 135 to 133. Harden dunked the ball, with 7 minutes and 50 seconds left. James Harden dunked the ball, and he dunked it so hard the ball got like, this is the net. The ball got caught in the net, and the net brought the ball over the rim. So like, this is the net. It brought it over the rim, and the ball like got caught in the net, went over the rim, and then it went out the rim. It like fell outside the rim. And the ref said that it didn't count as a basket, even though it went through, because it got caught on the net and stuff. So then Mike D'Antoni and the Rockets are protesting on court. They're trying to say, hey, like, that was a dunk. They're basically trying to tell the refs that it counted. And they said they couldn't review it because if there's a play that's reviewable, there's a 30-second window for you to challenge the play, and the 30 seconds went up because they kept protesting, or they were like protesting, yelling at the ref, saying that they counted. And today the Rockets filed an official protest saying that about the game and the basket. And the Rockets want the office to either give Houston the win since they outscored them in regulation, or to replay the final 7 minutes and 50 seconds of the game on a different day. And people around the league, like different like team execs, players, and stuff like that, they didn't like the idea of giving Houston the win. Now, those are the logistics. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. I think Houston is overreacting. I mean, yes, the basket should count because it did go through the hoop, but you're just overreacting. Like, it's a regular season game. One, two. It's not like that affected the game, because even if they counted that, there's no guarantee that that would have was like. There's no guarantee that they would have won the game if the basket counted. Mike D'Antoni even came out and said they were playing bad. That's when they started playing bad around that point, because they started giving up on defense. And another reason Houston's complaining about this, like saying, "Oh, we should have won," saying, "Oh, that should be a win," like they were behind, like they were losing by 2. They had a 20+ point lead over the Spurs, and the Spurs came back to win in overtime, or came back to send it the double overtime, and they won. So if anything, that's Houston's fault for giving up a 20-something point lead. And even if they added the dunk to the final score, it would have went to triple overtime, and they still could have lost. So I honestly just think Houston's overreacting about it. I mean, yes, the NBA has to do a better job and call that, because that was a dunk. It went through the basket. It was a clear basket, and they said it wasn't good. So the NBA does have to do a better job at calling that on their part. But Houston's overreacting, and this is honestly the dumpster fire that the Rockets have become, or that people thought they were going to be. Or I don't even know if dumpster fire is the right, but it's kind of just like the franchise is like in shambles pretty much. You got Harden. First of all, you had Harden as the lone star, and he was doing his thing, leading the team, but they couldn't get anywhere. So they're like, all right. And then they got Mike D'Antoni as a coach, and they're like, all right, we need to get another All-Star player. Go out and get Chris Paul. Still, nothing happens. So then, nothing happens. They don't get to the finals, or same spot every year. So then this year they trade Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook. So you get two. So you trade Chris Paul to get Russell Westbrook, and now you have 2 ball dominant guards. And earlier, I felt like it could work if Westbrook fell back into that role he had, where they still when they had OKC had Kevin Durant and he wasn't ball dominant, like he was just facilitating the floor. But we all know that's not Westbrook's style of play anymore. Westbrook's style of play is pushing up, like controlling the ball. I guess like he basically needs to have the ball. Harden needs to have the ball, and now it's just everybody saying, "All right, you got two ball dominant players, so it's not going to work out." And that's pretty much where they're at this year. It's not working out. They don't have a great record, and Houston's just up in shambles. And then Harden also the scoring wasn't that great. Harden dropped 50 points, but he shot like 28.9% from the field and shot like mostly free throws. So like, Houston's just kind of been in shambles this year, and now this just adds on. This just adds on to the pile. So this just adds on to their plate. This mess that they are. And honestly, I just feel like they're overreacting about this. They should just let it go. I mean, or they should talk to the NBA about being better at that call. But ultimately, they should just let that call. They should just let it go and not do this protest. And they definitely shouldn't get a win over it because the Spurs came back from a 20-point deficit, like 20-something point deficit. So that was on the Rockets' fault. So that was the Rockets' fault that they lost. All right, that is it for this episode. Let me know what you guys think if down below in the comments if you think Houston should protest and they should get awarded the win or a replay, or if they're overreacting and they should just let it go. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications, and I will talk to you guys next time.